How are you all doing? Welcome back to Crypto Blitz, where you can get your fix. I'm Ripple Van Winkle, your host. I hope that everyone has finished their day and is beginning their weekend. I am aware that I have some pleasant intentions for evening. I'm gonna go out and get out with my friends. We're gonna see some slider plays, so grab a few sliders. The hockey game, which is, I believe, the final game of the regular season, started at 7:30. He might be in the playoffs. I have no idea. That is how I am beginning my weekend. I hope you received something planned and lined up in this episode as well. Take a look, XRP can now take off. Simply sit back and wait while you watch. I learned a great deal. We will review since Bitcoin is looking stunning. We will examine its chart. There's a lot to unpack and a lot to jump into, so without further ado, sit back and relax. We're going to speak about gold, where we are in the cryptocurrency market, the bull run. Let's get started with an 82,000 Bitcoin. Right now, it's up 2.5%. Ethereum, which is trading at 1,554 and displaying a slight decline of 2.23%, would be booming at 5%. Bull. USDT and USDC are trading at... Yes, friend. For us, it's keeping it at a nice, modest support level of $2. Remembering that move on XRP between 2 and 250, we're demonstrating our appreciation for it by not going back under it. And I appreciate that it will run as smoothly as butter, but the rough patch will appear when we surpass $250 to $3. However, we will succeed. So be sure to visit my merch shop and get some of that cryptocurrency merchandise. Only the most exceptional people, the best deal is the best quality at the lowest price. And if you spend more than $35, you can get free shipping anywhere in the world, which is nothing at all. Right there with the tumblers, this is the best-selling t-shirt and tank top. Excellent tumbler is necessary for everyone. Summer will hear soon. Prices for .NET Gold, a cryptocurrency store, are skyrocketing. Take a look at this. I'm here to remind you of that. The last time we saw the price of gold soar during a bull market bull season, it told us what was going to happen next. Now we know that in the final stretch, so to speak, they want to mix things up where they try to get retail out. They will try to compel you to sell your cryptocurrency in order to get you to leave. And many people comply because the ultimate run-up is what follows. Recall Bitcoin is the first. After trickling to ETH and alts, it finally touches XRP. Getting XRP above $3 before Bitcoin hits a new all-time high of over $108,000 is the best scenario we can imagine. I'm convinced that if we can accomplish that, the price of XRP will increase by at least 2 times, bringing it up to about $9. Parabolic blow off the top may push us into double-digit territory. People, take a look. Where they sell, everyone has a different price in mind. I'll be absolutely upfront with you. If we reach a double-digit XRP or something around that, my personal projections XRP, I will be selling. But it is a situation specific to me. Does that imply that I don't think XRP is real? No, that isn't related to it at all. Since 2017, I've held this position. However, it provides me with financial independence as we get closer to those double-digit levels. It allows me to retire before turning 40, something I discussed when I first entered the market in 2017. Additionally, it lets me do what I love and do what I want to do for the rest of my life. This entails creating material before turning into a full-time streamer. Perhaps you need to wait a little while longer, or you have different ideas about what the pricing will be. That's all right. It is not that I'm telling you that XRP will never be valued at more than $10, $15, or $20 because I genuinely think it will be. However, I'm doing fine in my circumstances. I'll be ready. I don't have to sit here worrying about the tension, the manipulation of the market, and the fluctuations in these prices. Don't assume that, as I've already seen the tweets, RIP means it's over. That's not what RIP is saying. RIP is simply being honest, which is exactly what he's going to do. Reevaluation of gold recompense. Is it on the table? For this reason, cryptocurrency was developed. Take a moment to listen to a small portion of this. The overt confiscation was the most significant. Furthermore, I don't believe that what you had was a coincidence. You experienced a market meltdown and tariffs were imposed. The expropriation of the gold followed. In 1933, the population was deprived of sound money gold. Dollars were overnight revalued to gold by 69% in 1934. Fortunately, Treasury Secretary Wooten and other insiders were able to keep and amass physical pre-33 gold coins. However, when they confiscated all of the gold, what did the populace have to safeguard their wealth? Nothing. And we're at that point at the moment. The only thing we can do to safeguard our riches is to reinvest in actual gold and silver. For those who are aware, quite intriguing remarks. Do you not think? Also, remember that people TikTok. The lawsuit has been concluded. Yes, exactly. It's finished. We just need Mr. Polyboy Atkins to give his okay SEC commissions. Since Ripple and the SAC have already cleared it, all they need to is put it in front of them for final signatures. More over 548 million VELO are currently in the Binance wallet. Why? This is a question to ask yourself. If they have no intention of listing Velo tokens, why do they store so many of them? Ask yourself that. They intend to list it. I can assure you that this will serve as a driving force behind the Velo boom. Since I'm frequently questioned about this, I've addressed it in the live streams. What do you think about Velo, Rip? And I have the same response. In Asia, Velo is the counterpart to XRP. Over there, they adore it. I'm keeping this at around 20 cents, after which we'll temporarily reassess. What it does doesn't matter to me. I don't. It makes no difference. They recently unstaked more than 186,000 Solana FTX. Stop me while I'm cooking, please. The noises of that bother me. I'm holding Solana, but that's 22 million. I'm not giving up. I'm still making money off of it. I won't be selling any Solana since my initial purchases until we reach the $801,000 mark, which will happen. China continues to swing back and forth, and now they're attempting to raise the US tariffs to 125%. You can be sure that Trump will jack it up even more, and then they will both visit the table. This is where they will both agree these tariffs will eventually be removed, and you know what will happen next? The markets will go completely crazy. It will occur throughout the buildup in May and June.